My 10-year-old daughter is like, Daddy, are you going to put out the hot chocolate and the cookies for old Santa Claus? And of course I am, because here at the Swanson house, we are from the mindset that anything in life, when you stop believing, you stop receiving. And so it's definitely a fun time, especially from a parent standpoint, to keep the tradition alive. And I wanted to also share something that resonated with me for the first time when it came to one of the best Christmas movies that has ever been made, in my opinion. A very close second to Chevy Chase, Christmas Vacation. Very, very close, and that is Polar Express. And here is the reason why. I'll share a clip here. But the ending of the movie, there's a scene where the young boy says Santa came. His younger sister's there, and they're holding up a reindeer bell, and they can hear it chime. Well, the parents are like, Santa came. They pick it up, and they cannot hear the bell. They can shake it, and neither one, they think it's broke. And the young boy is like, he's like in disbelief. He's like, why can't they hear it? It's funny, people are driving around the neighborhood on Christmas Eve, seeing all the lights, because we got it lit up in a big way here. But my point is, in the monologue, they're talking about when his younger sister eventually grew up and stopped. She could no longer hear it as well, but he could always hear it, always hear it. And he talks about how people eventually stop believing, but not him, because of everything he experienced in the movie.
At one time, most of my friends could hear the bell, but as years passed, it fell silent for all of them. Even Sarah found one Christmas that she could no longer hear its sweet sound. Though I've grown old, the bell still rings for me, as it does for all who truly believe.
And then I got to thinking, I was like, man, that's really powerful if you really think into it. And if you think of it from the standpoint of anything and everything in life, when you stop believing, you stop perceiving. If you don't believe you can get in the shape you want to get into, then you're not going to get in that shape. If you don't have a strong faith, not to get into biblical stuff, because that's not for everybody, but when you lose belief in your faith, things just don't seem to be in your favor, if that makes sense. But anything in life, whether it's work, whether it's gym, whether it's your family, whatever it is, when you stop believing, it just seems, call it a coincidence, that you stop receiving in that category, whatever it is in your life. And so if you haven't seen the Polar Express, it's fantastic. In the very end, maybe this will have you a little bit different perspective on when the adults can no longer hear the reindeer bell ring, but he can, and what that metaphor, I believe, what it kind of means, not just about the holiday and Santa and all that stuff, but really what it means in all aspects of your life. Felt inspired to share a little something as I'm taking a couple sips before I put it out for old Saint Nick. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas, and for everybody else, Happy Holidays, and we'll talk to you soon.